Hello and welcome back to the Talos Principle 2. And I'm coming back after about a 1 week break for me. So where are we exactly? We're on the snowy biome, and yeah, it looks like we haven't done many puzzles here. 1 and 3. We just finished 3. We're on to number 2. Have I found the lab in this area? I'm not sure. But we'll find it. There's number 2. Triptych. RGB converter, accumulator. Oh, this is tiny. Okay, it's all one room. Interesting. I need 2 blue lasers. RGB converter. Yeah, that'll give me a green laser. Okay. Does that keep its charge? Okay, it does. Yeah, it's been a bit. I gotta figure it out. Again, figure out how these tools work. Okay, so we have a green laser. Well, we have lasers of all 3 colors. If we take the green and red, that'll give us blue. Put that right there. There we go. We don't even need the blue laser. That's puzzle number 2. Where are you going? Oh yeah, you're going to the gate. Okay. Alright, well we got a question mark here. Is that a Sphinx? Yep. What do we got here? Another X marks the spot. 2 X's. 3 X's. There's 1 there. But where am I on that map? I haven't the foggiest idea. But we'll go ahead with the puzzles. That's, no, we don't want to go up there. Hi, you have something new to say?
Yes?
You ever meet the founder?
Of course I did. She and Cornelius were both there when I was born. Neath was just starting to take over back then, and they were still showing her the ropes.
What was the founder like?
Busy. There was always another problem to solve. Did you know that she never upgraded her body? Always prioritized everyone else. That's the kind of work ethic I wish more people had.
I agree, but there also needs to be space for other things in life.
I suppose so. For me, living is doing. But I understand that other people have more varied needs.
Yeah, we're all different. You ever crave companionship?
I've never felt the need for a partner as such. I've met a lot of people who do. Athena and Cornelius, Atal and Damien, Sarabai and Hypatia. But that's not really for me. So far, at least. But I do have social needs like anyone. What I like is a pleasant buzz of humanity. Not too close, not too far. Something I can be part of without having it get in my face all the time.
Yeah, I think I can agree with that. How do you feel about Mayor Herman's policies?
I used to think it was the only safe way forward. Keep things simple and under control. Now I'm not so sure that ever made sense.
I don't really know of Mayor Herman's policies. We briefly met him, but I have no idea what his policies are. What do you think about Miranda? Miranda's the little girl.
Full of wonder. It should make me want to retch.
I know.
Metaphorically speaking. But I'll admit,
can
she's
you
sort of
retch?
charming.
Why do you think the founder left New Jerusalem?
Maybe she just got sick of things breaking all the time.
I don't think that's it. Could these visions affect my mind? Yeah, we've been having visions from time to time.
The data stream overloads?
Of
Yes,
Miranda.
They could. There are safeguards to prevent that from happening, but these aren't exactly carefully controlled circumstances. It's hard to predict. Our brains are absurdly complicated, which is why it's so hard to make more of us.
So what exactly can these particle clouds do?
As far as I can tell, anything, which is insane.
I should get back to work. Alright, we haven't been here yet. Consume. Boxbot number 9 from an interview with a protester outside the Institute for Applied Neomatics. Question: why did you join this protest? Answer: artificial intelligence is inherently dangerous to this planet's ecosystem. Defending defending that ecosystem is our responsibility. In which way is artificial intelligence dangerous? Answer: I'm not some paranoid idiot imagining Skynet taking over the world, alright? Hey, careful with your, you don't want to get sued there. You could call it, Skyweb. Not Skynet. That's science fiction. But what we're talking about here is an artificial intelligence without any of the attachment we have to the natural world. It is not capable of distinguishing between, say, an ore and a tree. Everything is just resources to it. People like Sarabai or Drennan talk about ethics and philosophy, but they all embrace the same extractivist ethos that has brought us to the brink of disaster. They're intelligent beings, they're quote-unquote intelligent beings, would try to optimize the world in its image, and in doing so, consume it. And then a little bit of garbage, and then question, but so far they're saying it's all through theoretical. Answer: the atomic bomb was theoretical at first too. Once something is there, someone's gonna use it. Miranda notes, why couldn't they imagine that we might care about the world? Athena, I don't know, maybe because they were too used to no one else caring? Yeah, I guess if you're going to create an AI, it could go either way. They could wind up caring too much about the ecosystem that'll put their lives in or their AI species or whatever you want to call it in jeopardy. Or they could just not give a rat's patootie. Day 200, Hepasha's Journal number 5. Construction on our new home is coming along nicely. We finished 2 new buildings last week. And this week we're starting on our new lodgings. Athena and Cornelius have plans to erect a tower in the middle of the settlement, which will serve as our administrative center and main heliport. But right now that's still a long ways off. Decades at the least. It's hard to imagine that one day we'll be able to erect structures like that there will be enough of us to need that much space. But then I look at the dam and I remind myself our ancestors built that with their short lifespans and soft flesh and bone bodies, and I think that there's really no limit to what we can achieve given enough time, patience, and the capacity to dream. And an audio file from Trevor, the engineer who hates scientists. Doesn't hate him, but
this is a long one. You may have heard the story of the
doesn't trust him, I think.
To redeem humanity's sins. It's a powerful story. Bittersweet.
I've heard that
human,
story.
And I just want to tell you that it's true. He was a real person, and his name was John. John Carpenter. He was born in the year 1948,
John Carpenter.
He was the coolest filmmaker to ever walk the earth. From Halloween to The Thing to They Live, the totally underrated In the Mouth of Madness, mind you, he just made classic after classic. All of his movies, really fun, really atmospheric, but also really smart. Even when they were goofy, most directors would kill to have made just one of those movies. And what did he get for it? A big, fat truckload of nothing. Well, less than nothing. The studios, the critics, even the fans, they hated him. The Thing, okay, for example, which is about as perfect a movie as you can make, completely torn to shreds. And his career never really recovered. Every movie after that was a struggle, and after a while, he just got tired of it and quit. He only really came back to movies in his 70s. How many works of genius did we never get because of that? Look, I have a point here. People like Carpenter, people like Alex, they're not always appreciated in their own time. If you just do what's popular, you might never create anything important. Of course, we admire people who did the right thing, who didn't conform, but we only ever admire them after the fact. What matters is to support people when it's difficult.
Right, yes, I admire John Carpenter as well. In fact, The Thing is my favorite movie of all time. Yeah, he's not very popular with big movie studios, I think. His movies don't really do very well in the theaters. They don't... They don't gross a lot. How am I gonna do this? Okay. Okay, that gets me in there. But I think every time they make a new Halloween movie, he gets a cut of that, so he's doing fine financially. Okay, that's gonna help us get... Oh, no. Okay, I gotta launch that over. Okay, yeah, that got me all of this stuff. Okay, now I don't need this. What does this do? Oh, God. How is that going to help me? Let's see. I gotta get... it's not gonna get me high enough. Maybe. Let's see. No. I've got to get it right up here, which means I need to get that thing in here. How am I going to keep this open? That's my source right there. I can't just move it. I have a plan. There we go. Yoink. Now we can take this. I'm not sure I'll need it over here, but... alright, I'm not... sure this will be high enough. Yeah, it's okay. And we did it. Well, that was a fun one. And on to number 4. There's a couple of question marks. I think those are the optional puzzles. Yeah, we haven't done those yet. Number 4, this way. The music seems a little bit intense in this area. Let me just drop the audio volume a tiny bit, not too much. Hey, where are you going, buddy? Alright, this is what we're doing now. Don't go in the water. Probably another one of those fire key things that let me skip puzzles. I haven't had to use one yet. no. I can't cross. Where's it gonna stop? Right on that island. I think I have to get over there from there. While we're here, might as well check this out first. Ah, an audio log. Lifter, sir.
One of the most foolish illusions that commonly persist is that nature is a victim and humanity is a perpetrator. This can only be the opinion of someone who has not witnessed nature at first hand, who has not seen its immense and awe-inspiring baseness. Nature is mindless chaos and eternal conflict. A system of predation and consumption whose perfect cruelty can only induce a terrified and unwilling admiration. Nature is our most powerful and least honorable enemy. A beast that consumed every last one of our ancestors and will consume us just as quickly if we are not successful in our struggle with it.
Yep, no getting around the laws of nature. One way or another. They will consume you. Nature will, that is. Alright, get back to your statue. There you go. Got it.
We cannot return to the past, but the future can redeem all that has happened.
And now, thank you, Prometheus, for your wise words. Are we on number 4? Yeah, I'm kind of getting the sense that we were created, AIs were created to make up for past mistakes, but I have no idea how we're supposed to be doing that. We have a connector. Okay, we got a room here with 2 windows. That means a connector goes in here. Oh, we got a bunch of windows. Okay, blue socket thing there. Where's our laser? Did I miss it? A red laser. Blue laser, red socket. Okay. I'll take that. Where are we gonna put that red? Right there? There's 2 red sockets. I'm not going to be able to get a good... good view. Oh, there's a little hole here. Can I shoot through the hole? Where is the hole? Right there? Yeah, that doesn't really do anything for me, though. Okay. Yeah, I can't get it to that socket because the gate is in the way. Okay, maybe I start with the blue one. Where's the blue socket? Right here? Alright. This place is big. I have a hard time keeping track of where everything is. Alright, let's get the blue laser over there. That'll get me the battery thing, accumulator. Okay, can't bring it out, obviously. So what can I do with it from here? I can get a red... Yeah, I might be able to shoot a red laser at it. Can I? No, it doesn't go through the little hole. I can bring it out here. All right. We have our new light source. Now I gotta use it out here first. We can use it. Get it to there. Let's see. All right, let's take this thing. There we go. Alright, that opened up a new area. Now what do I do from here? I just gotta get the red laser over there. Now I have another connector, but how am I gonna make use of that? Oh, it almost works. I can't quite see it. Gonna have to move these around slightly. There we go. Oh. There we go, just barely. Gotta be precise. I think that's it.
Good job, 1K.
Thank you. And now we're on to number 5. Up there on that island. Oh, okay. I recognize this from the map on that monument. I recognize this where it forks off here. And there's a building there. Okay, so I might be able to find those X's. What is this?
Is it possible that on some level, people want to believe that everything's going to get worse? That it's comforting to think that humanity is bad and every solution will just go wrong? Because that way you're never responsible. You never have to take on responsibility for anything outside yourself. Never have to grow up.
Oh, that is very true. That's an easy way to get out of any responsibilities. Just say it doesn't matter anyway. Then you don't have to make any decision. Was that good? I just launched my cube. Well, I can get it back. So, what? That is just gonna activate. Oh, okay. Ah, let me in. Where's my cube? I have to connect it to this. Oh, I gotta get it over here somehow. Just grab it and walk it over. Okay. Let me see here. Basically what I need to do is I think I have to get both of these fans on at the same time so that this kind of floats in the middle and blasts its laser into that blue socket. But in order to do that, I gotta get the... Okay, I gotta get the cube over there. Yeah, see, that's what I need to do. Let me... Got it. Okay, let's put that there for now. Put that there. And this should be connected to both of these. Put that on there. And I think that worked. That's why we need the ladder. We gotta get back across. Okay.
I can't imagine spending years in such a desolate place. For what? Science? Enlightenment? I'd much rather be back home in New Jerusalem.
I think it's beautiful in its own way.
Oh, it's nice here.
But
you kidding me?
I don't understand how our ancestors could survive here.
It's a little cold,
they were so
but
fragile. Imagine getting stuck out here in the cold. I wonder if there are wolves.
It's kind of a miracle biological humans lasted as long as they did.
Well, we conquered fire. That helps significantly. And yes, there are probably wolves, or there were. Alright, wait a minute. Is this the lab? Okay, this is the lab. Let's check this out. These labs all look alike. Let me in. Looks kind of like a Fallout vault, a little bit. It's got that that segmented structure where what's the word for it? Oh god, I'm blanking right now. But like everything is designed in as these, I don't know, 5x5 meter, or I guess these would be like, I don't know, 5x5 feet or 6x6 feet components. Oh, they're taller than that, but 8x8, whatever, these cubes. And they just put them together. They've got these corner pieces. Yeah, it looks like a Fallout vault. Everything's so segmented and everything. Looks cool. Well, this does not look like a Fallout vault.
This is
Hello,
where they must have
Byron.
lived. Athena and Miranda. You know, for a moment, I almost expected to find them here. But the only thing that's still functional is the megastructure. I'm sorry. This must be awfully strange for you being thrown into all this history.
You sound
That's why I
disappointed.
needed you. Because you're not burdened with all these memories and conflicts and regrets.
Burdened with all that
weighing on
knowledge.
our minds like
Yeah.
a nightmare.
I'm a newborn. A nightmare?
Our civilization is caught in a loop, 1K. We freed ourselves from the simulation, but now we're trapped again, and it's our own fault. We're afraid of taking responsibility, afraid of growing up. Instead, we make up some capitalized words and build up all these myths around them. Nature, balance, the founder, the goal. We're afraid to face the randomness of the cosmos, but equally afraid to imagine a better world. So we're stuck. I've been trying to find a way out for years. Something, anything, to get people to understand that we do actually have free will. That building a thriving, expanding civilization doesn't have to involve repeating the mistakes of the past. But I failed. Over and over.
Sounds like humans are the problem. And you think we've discovered here, what we've discovered here could change things?
Yes. Because this is something unexpected. An anomaly. Everything we found on this island challenges who we have become. It shows us that different answers are possible. And maybe that can break people out of the loop. All we need is a spark. Maybe that's why she made all this. The puzzles, the towers. A way of jolting us out of our complacency.
I honestly don't know.
Neither do I, 1K. But I try to be optimistic. Now, let's see what else we can find here.
I don't know, man. You can, try to... What is that? Is that a chess piece? I mean, it looks like a pawn, but... Oh yeah, there's a board. Okay. Well, it's all ash. Now we're looking like a vault again. A Fallout vault.
Melville, eyes on 1K's stream. Is this thing what I think it is?
Blow my fuse box. It sure looks that way. Best not touch it until I get there.
Of course. Sound advice, but what is it?
I think it's
Looks like
a
the...
somnodrome.
Exactly,
It's a
that's
sort
what
of
I was
analytics
gonna
tool
say.
for processing mental data that Melampus streamed up.
But all he ever did was sketch out the theory. As far as I'm aware, he never actually built one.
Looks like the founder gave it a go.
How does it work?
Well, what we know is that our deeper algorithms are hard to pass. Melampus stipulated that the computational power to interpret them in real time would always be beyond us. But in theory, the somnodrome would interpret that data and loop it directly to our senses.
People were hoping to find answers to the big questions by having a conversation with our own subconscious.
That sounds...
Solipsistic
That sounds,
pseudoscience regardless.
Yeah, I don't think
be.
I'd want to do that.
But if the founder figured it out, then that device could be an extremely important discovery.
I don't want to get to know my subconscious. I'd rather not. We should... Let's try it. I want to sit in that chair.
I would advise against it.
Come on.
You may have survived all those data stream overloads, but interface with that thing and you're liable to get bricked. Not to mention risking the data we could get from it.
I don't care about the data. I want to plug it in. Fine. Let's get the data instead.
Sounds like a plan.
I don't think they're gonna let me plug myself
shutting this
in.
thing down until you can get here. 1K, get on with exploring the rest of the lab.
Okay. Yeah, like I was saying, or was about to say earlier, yeah, I mean, you can only do so much to subvert or suppress, human nature. And I think human nature is the real problem here. What the hell is going on? Teleportation. Okay. From Thekla. From Thekla to Athena, beloved founder, wherever you have gone, I continue to have faith in Gobbledygook. You are a mother, creator, the chosen of the progenitor. I am certain that this is a test, a trial like the ones you faced in the simulation, and we will learn from your example and keep the faith. Noima Project 6, Trials 1310 through 1392. Results confirm the anomaly is consistent. trials 1393 through 1551. There was no error in trial 108. The error is in our understanding. And then we need to start over. Next. From Miranda to Athena. I went ahead and ran the next set of trials anyway. I know you said to wait, but the data we got from the last batch was just too amazing. Every step leads to the next, like a progression of musical notes. We're so close. Miranda. Noima Design 5358. Oh, here we go. Overload. 250%. My system crashed.
The singularity sustained itself longer this time.
Did we get the data?
We did.
Look at those beautiful compression artifacts. I wonder how this will look on YouTube.
Maybe. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We need to be able to replicate these results.
You know, I've been wondering. You told me that in the simulation, one thing that kept you motivated was looking for answers. Do you think that with the work we're doing, we'll ever run out of questions to ask?
I don't think so. Trying to understand the universe means asking the same question over and over. How? How do you make fire? How do earthquakes happen? How does gravity work? How do particles behave? You keep digging deeper, finding another set of mechanisms, another set of hows. Step by step, you demystify reality. But then, if you keep doing it long enough, one day, you run out. You've answered all the hows. You know how the universe works. So, now what?
Then you get bored.
Why?
And you find a new hobby.
It's not quite that
Whoops. Continue.
easy. The question of why cannot be answered. Even if it could, it would only be followed by another why. At some point, you have to accept that it all just exists. But there is another set of questions. What's next? You've stripped away the layers of mystery, you've laid bare the machinery. Now you have to start building, to add your own layers of meaning.
So did we figure out the universe and then everyone got bored?
Are you okay? You overloaded again.
And they built some kind of AIs to give humanity some kind of meaning in some way? I'm fine. I saw Athena again.
Yes, I saw. It came through on your stream. Strange to hear her voice again. But that was her. The way I remember her. The real Athena. Not this imaginary founder.
Hey. Don't diss the founder. Tell me more about her.
I was one of the first she woke up. There was just a handful of us in those days. A small family in the ruins of a dead civilization. It was hard. Harder than anyone can possibly imagine. We had nothing except what Alexandra Drennan and the Institute left us. Now that everyone lives in civilization, they don't understand how necessary it was for us to build that civilization. They can fantasize about living in balance, limiting growth, retreating behind our walls. They don't understand what it really means to live in the wilderness. How close we came to not making it. How many people we lost. Yema was just the first. But Athena understood. She believed in humanity. She believed in us. In the inherent value of consciousness. Her dreams were so much bigger. She wanted us to reclaim the Earth, to reach for the stars, to build and grow and learn.
So why did she leave?
I don't know. I understand why she became frustrated when the city started thinking more about itself than about the future. It was frustrating for all of us. But we were still fighting for that future together. What I don't understand is why she didn't tell me. If she came here to do all this, why didn't she bring me along?
Because that would be easy. I think she wanted to give us some kind of, or give you guys some kind of purpose. You guys need a mystery to solve. I'm sorry, it must have been hard to lose your mentor.
It was. But maybe I was wrong. And she isn't as lost as I thought she was. If this is all a test, maybe the answer is waiting for us in the megastructure.
Yeah, let's go back.
Speaking of which, let's get back to exploring. Melville should have reconnected the next station by now.
The next station? Really? I'm not done here. Here we go. Oh. I can't teleport. Oh well. Out of my way, scrub. Hold on, was that it? What was over here? Oh, that was the happy chair. Okay. Yep, I think we're done here. Alright, well, I guess we can go to the next station, but I don't want to do that yet because we're not quite done here. We have a few more puzzles to do. I think we can finish it next time. And, yeah, we'll end it here and then we'll continue with that pretty soon. Alright, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.